They say you can't teach an old dog new tricks, but maybe that's because the dog is meant to teach you a thing or two about life. A curious pup, just 4.5 years old, is providing a number of lessons for his family in Papillion. The most important, perseverance. Omaha World Herald visual journalist Sarah Hoffman shows us the unique story of Watson.
We call him Watson, but his official name is Master Watson of the Northern Bayou.
What you got? What you got there? Yeah, up.
People would see him and I'd get one of two responses. The first response would be like, oh my gosh, you guys are amazing. You know, oh, he looks so happy. It was always very supportive. And the other response that I would get, oh, poor dog.
Just have to do a few extra things for you.
Just what kept coming to me is people when they're suffering, or animals when they're suffering, you know, anybody, they need your support. They don't need your pity. Someone was ringing on our doorbell quite adamantly, and when I went down there, it was our neighbor, and she asked us whether or not we had our golden with us. And I said, yeah. And she said, well, are you sure? Because a golden was just hit by a car, and I think it's your dog. So I ran down the street, and about 4 houses down on the left-hand side, he was laying on the grass. So they advised us that we should probably euthanize him. Jeff called, he made the appointment to euthanize him, and then I think about 15 minutes later we called each other and said, we can't do this. Okay, we'll bring him home and we'll see how he is, like what his quality of life is going to be. And as you can see, 1.5 years later, he's a really happy dog, and it was the best decision ever. I didn't feel like I could look my boys in the eyes and say that we had chosen to euthanize him without even exploring what his life was going to be like. The wheelchair lets him be his golden retriever self.
We go walking down here a lot.
It's really easy to love perfect beings, you know, those things that are absolutely perfect. And he really was the perfect dog. And the great thing is that he's still perfect. And we all like face adversity. And so it really has, you know, taught us, you know, you just don't give up just because something's difficult. And you just don't give up just because it might be inconvenient, as you don't just love something just because it's easy for you. You love it because you love them, and then you work to take care of them.
He is still perfect. What a sweetie. Watson was named the 2017 Omaha World Herald Pet Parade Pet of the Year.